Good morning. Might be a week in the life. It might be a day in the life. I haven't quite decided yet. It depends honestly on how much footage I get. So far this morning, husband has gone to work. He is back on a project in Atlanta. I have dived into my Notion just to see what the morning is going to look like. I've had 2 cups of coffee, so I'm a little wired, I guess. And I've done my makeup. And I had breakfast, which actually I do need to mention because that's not a regular occurrence. But yeah, let's see what this day holds. And just like that, the day has passed. I was going to vlog today, but my battery was dying the second that I was doing that clip this morning, and so I had to charge it, and then by the time it had finished charging, I had to go to the bank because if you've been following my Instagram stories, you would know that I've been having nightmarish problems with my business bank account. I'm not going to name names, but a certain card that is supposed to be accepted at 99% of the places was not working. The bank couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. It's been like 2-ish weeks, 2.5 weeks, and they still haven't figured out why it's not working. So I decided to switch banks. But because the bank that I was switching to, we have a personal credit card with, I'm an authorized user on, it's my husband's card. I couldn't set it up online, so I had to wait until they had an appointment with a personal banker. I had to go in like it was 1995 and set up a bank account. That took literally an hour. Bless her, she was the sweetest woman, but we had to go through everything. My articles of organization, my EIN. She had to type everything out, so it took 10 times longer than if I was able to do it on my own. And I'm just now getting back. I did not go to the bank wearing a hoodie looking like this. I put on adult clothes. I'm not a potato all the time. But I'm waiting on my husband to get a little bit closer to home before I start dinner. So I'm going to edit a video. And you're going to see a super sped up version of that. Well, it's Tuesday. I have a very busy afternoon. I'm in a mastermind with Jen Hartman of Neat Marketing, and that starts officially today. And then I have a call with the accountant, which is just going to be super fun. And then I have a board meeting this afternoon. But I have an empty morning, not to say that it's not busy, just that I don't have any structured time, no meetings, no calls. So I'm going to work on some videos for a client. I'm going to do some engagement for a different client, and if I have time, I'm going to work on a content calendar for yet a different client. My days are pretty flexible when it comes to what I have to do. I have some deadlines, but generally everyone gets content to me pretty early, so I can do things on my own time. But it's 8:20 now, so my day technically starts in 10 minutes. Normally I'd be reading right now, but I have a little bit of a headache, so the last thing that I want to do is read. So instead, I think I'm going to listen to a podcast. I was actually listening to Jen's podcast. She just released one today, and so I was listening to that this morning when I was getting ready. And I think I'm going to finish that in my next 10 minutes before I actually officially start my day. And then I'm going to get started working. So yeah, let's do the damn thing. Well, it's time to check in. It's 3:15. I just finished the mastermind with Jen. It went really good, really well. I never know which one you're supposed to use. And next I have an appointment with the accountant. Yeah, that's better. Mastermind went really well. I learned a little bit about bringing someone on, and just like general hiring things. And we went over like things that we like in our business, things that we don't like in our business. And Amazon came while I was on the call, which meant the dogs started barking. Let's see what the Amazon person brought me. So it's a laptop sleeve. I will link this if I think I like it. I want to try it out with my laptop first, but the reason I purchased this one was because it has a zippered pocket on the front to put my iPad in. So this is by the brand Mosiso, M-O-S-I-S-O. They make other like MacBook things, like shells and like the keyboard cover things, but I already have both of those. But I didn't have a sleeve to put my laptop in. So it's about time for the call with the accountant. I have finished just about everything on my to-do list today except to do my own blog post for Friday. I have 2 posts going live on Friday, one of which is a cloth and paper YouTube video. This will date this vlog. And then I have a nail polish review going up like always. And I swatched the polish earlier this week, but yesterday? Did I swatch it yesterday? I think I did. Anyways, I need to edit the polish and write the blog post. So I have about 10 minutes until my call with the accountant starts. So I'm going to work on that. And I'll catch you in the next clip. Good morning. It is Wednesday. It is almost 9 o'clock and I have basically nothing on my calendar today until a 3 o'clock webinar on how to better do Shopify websites, which is something that I'm working on for a couple of people that I know, but I can always learn more. So this morning I have done some laundry, done some dishes. You saw my coffee, you saw my breakfast, you saw Murphy snuggled up. Trumpet generally stays in the bed under all the blankets, which is why I didn't show him. But I have a pretty easy day. I might go to the grocery store. We need a few things. I will not be filming that because I'm still super uncomfortable filming in front of people, even my own husband. So I definitely don't feel comfortable pulling out a camera in a grocery store. Yeah, I'm just editing some pictures for a blog post for actually next week. I'm getting a little ahead. I'm trying to be 2 good solid weeks ahead on everything. Client work, personal blog stuff, YouTube videos, everything. So that's my goal. It's a scary goal because I still have to continually work to maintain that 2 weeks of being ahead. And there's some client stuff that I have to do daily, like posting stories and carousel posts and videos, things that Instagram and LinkedIn and Twitter and Facebook won't allow you to schedule. Engagement for clients that has to be manually done, that sort of thing. But if I can be ahead on like scheduled things, then I was really frightened. About 2 weeks ago now, I had a really bad migraine come on, and luckily it was on the weekend, so it didn't really impact anything other than my weekend. But that's the first one I've had since going on a daily medication to stop migraines, and it's not a perfect medication by any means, but it's supposed to lessen them. So I had a scare that the medicine might not stop every migraine, and so I want to be 2 weeks ahead on everything just in case another migraine occurs. Sorry, my phone is buzzing. I'm getting notifications. But I really just want to be ahead on everything, so in case I have another week-long migraine like I did last summer, I still have some buffer space and I'm not rushing anything. That's not to say that like my clients would totally understand if something were to come up if I did have a migraine, but I don't want their businesses to be impacted because of my health concerns. So my goal for January is to get about 2 weeks ahead on everyone's stuff that can be done ahead of time, and 2 weeks ahead on my own stuff. And I'm getting there. And then my own stuff, I'm done with this week's content, and then I have next Monday's blog edited. I need to edit the video. I have next Wednesday's blog finished. I'm working on next Friday's photos right now. So I'm about a week ahead, give or take. It's Wednesday right now, so about a week ahead, basically. And the video won't take super long to edit. It's a BoxyCharm video. They're super easy to edit. But I have one to film. I might do that later today. But yeah, so let's work on a polish and finish editing this. So after I get a post up, I schedule the post to go live on Instagram. And currently I am beta testing Rella, which is a scheduling app and does more than just scheduling. But it's by Natalie Barbu, who is a YouTuber. It's set to release the 18th, so by the time this video is up, it will be available for you to use, to download. It's going pretty good. It's got some bugs, obviously, because it's still in beta. But there's a Slack channel, so every time any of us encounter a bug, we're just like, and I really like it. I like here's mine, and like I have been sucking at naming posts. Like, you can name what the post is, and I keep forgetting to do that because that's the first time a scheduling app has allowed you to name what the post is. But like, you can look at your feed, you can set goals, which I haven't set any yet. I really haven't been utilizing this app as anything more than a scheduling app, because that's primarily what I needed it for. But I just go in and find the pictures on my phone that I want to use, and I airdrop them from my computer to my phone. I could easily just go into Google Drive on my phone and download them, but I'm lazy. So like, this post is the Living Lacquer paranormal post. So this is what it looks like in the scheduling app. And I'm going to name this one because I'm thinking about it. This post goes live on the 21st, which is today. And it goes live at 6 o'clock in the morning. And then I just write my caption. And I suck at captions for myself, which is just the funniest thing to me. I'm not very creative when it comes to what I should post my captions as. But yeah, so next is going to be doing a video edit. I don't really have any client work to do today because I'm waiting on responses from clients. I am just going to work on blog stuff and see if I can get a few weeks ahead. And yeah, so I've just been listening to podcasts and editing. So I'm going to set up this post to go live this morning as you're watching this video. Work on a video next. And so this is what it looks like. If it'll lower the exposure some. There we go. So you can see my post and my hashtags. I am an employee of Polish Gamer Box. This polish is a Polish Gamer Box polish. I was not sent this polish. I was not paid to promote this polish. I just buy Polish Gamer Box polishes, a lot of them, and I really like this polish. I love purples. So yeah, now it is ready to be sent to me on the 21st. And that means that I'm almost a week and a half ahead. So next is editing Monday's video. I went to the grocery store. I realized we needed things for dinner tonight. And I needed lunch. So I got Stouffer's potatoes. They were really good. I would show you, but I already ate them. I'm a bad vlogger. I also got Starbucks and they spelled my name Kristen. Which is close. I mean, it's like just a few letters off. But I have to film a video now, which is funny because I'm actually filming a video now. But like, I have to film like an actual video. And like, I don't want to. But it's almost 2 o'clock and I'm supposed to be swatching right now, but I took forever watching YouTube videos and eating lunch. And I'm watching Daya's videos right now because she's hilarious. That's my afternoon. Hi friends. Literally the moment I stopped filming, Trumpet started barking. And I haven't even moved the camera from its resting spot from where I was filming. I didn't even put it up on the like full-size tripod. You can see it right there. I left it on the mini tripod and just stacked up some stuff. But I'm going to pop this SD card in my computer, start editing this vlog. First start editing, it was the AIA beauty bundle that I was filming. So I need to edit that video first, and I need to photograph the products for a blog post. And then I will start swatching. I'll probably swatch through that Zoom call that I have at 3 because I just need to listen. I don't need to like take notes or anything. And yeah, that's how my afternoon is looking so far. Good morning. It's almost afternoon. It's 1/4 till noon actually. And I have yet to film today. I have swatched like 3 or 4 polishes. I had a call this morning with a disability advocacy group that I'm a part of. And so I was swatching during that. But before that, I was just on the phone with my mom and just swatching polishes. And I'm kind of in like a mood. I have to take Murphy to the vet this afternoon. And it's like I have this sense of, well, I can't do anything that's going to take a long amount of time because I have to take Murphy to the vet. And I'm like, okay, I have to be at the vet at 3:30, so I have to leave at 3. So he has to have his medicine at 2 because he has to be tranquilized for nail trims. So I can't be doing anything that would stop me from leaving at 3 or a few minutes before 3. And even though that gave me like 6 hours of time to do things, realistically more like 8 hours because I was upstairs at 7. I have this, it's a symptom of ADHD, I think. But I have this doom that just like, I can't do anything. And so I'm picking tasks that don't take a lot of time. And I swatched all morning. I have a video that I need to edit for a client that's for the 27th. So that's 2 weeks away. And I did post some stuff for a client. And I did some client work this morning. Some engagement work. But realistically, I could have done more. And that's a struggle for me. But I need to, my office is slowly junking up. Ignore the closet. The closet's actually pretty organized. The hanging clothes are filming sweatshirts that look okay on camera. I keep a couple extras up here so that if I get a bunch of boxes in to film and I feel the urge to film, I can just easily change clothes without having to run downstairs and grab a bunch. So I keep extra clothes up here. But like this area, what you're sitting on, what you're next to, it's junking up. My polishes that I've swatched that are over there, they need to be put in my Helmers. Realistically, I need to do a de-stash of polishes. Like the printer needs to be recycled, taken to the recycling place, and I need to pick out a new one. I'm getting a new monitor for my computer because the one that I have right now is like messing up. So I need to order that. But I just finished lunch. I had some macaroni and cheese from Stouffer's, which my husband says is not real cheese. But I think it is because it's Stouffer's. Like, obviously they're going to have real cheese in their macaroni. But I've been watching Daya's vlog from a few months ago. It popped up in my recommended of her day in my life. And she did a lot of like gorgeous clips of Prague because that's where she was at the time. And it so made me miss Europe. I can't wait until it's like safe enough to go back because I spent like 2 good weeks in Poland and then some, but I only got to spend a day in Prague and I didn't get to look at everything and I feel like I missed out on a lot. Just like watching her video, I'm like, I didn't see that, and like I didn't see that. But next I need to plan out the rest of my afternoon, and I really only have about 2.5 hours to work, so we'll see where that lands. So yeah, it's just a struggle day. It's just a bad mental health day, and those happen sometimes. It's a realistic thing to not have a perfect day every day. So we are filming on the phone. Murphy is back there. We're at the vet, and they are doing curbside, so that means he has to go in by himself. He's super thrilled, as you can see, to be at the vet. But I didn't accomplish it this afternoon. So yeah, let's see how the vet visit goes. Back from the vet, Murphy has a double ear infection. He's making noise behind me. It started with an ear infection in his right ear, and something just got in his left ear, and now both of them are inflamed, so he has medicine for his ears. And like, it's been like going on 3 years that he's had these persistent ear infections. And today our vet practice has like 4 or 5 vets that we can see. We don't just see like one vet. And today's vet was like, there's an ear wash that you can use every time he gets wet that will help dry out his ears and help stop these ear infections from happening. So I bought that. But I have about 20 minutes until my husband gets home. So I'm going to watch a YouTube video. I'm finishing Brogan Tate's Reset and Organize with Me, and it's giving me all the motivation to clean my office, so I'm probably going to do that tomorrow. But I'm going to finish watching this video and edit some swatches. My Ipsy came in, my Ipsy Plus, so I'm going to film that tomorrow as well. But that's probably the end of today. Good morning. It's actually almost afternoon. So far today I've edited some polishes and done engagement for a client and done an in-feed video for a different client. Oh, and scheduled some Pinterest posts for a client. But it's almost noon, and at noon I have a last call with Rella's, the beta people. I really don't know exactly what it's going to entail, but I'm excited. It'll be with Natalie and Natasha and Connor and the team. Everyone that I've been talking to since I joined the beta. So it'll be interesting. And yeah, it's Friday. Normally I have my call with my business coach today, but she is sick. So, she canceled, which is totally fine. I'm just not feeling well myself, so I wasn't really feeling up to having the call, but I was gonna have it anyways. But I need to edit a video. BoxyCharm, Ipsy Regular, and I think that's all that's supposed to come in today. But Ipsy Plus came in yesterday, so I have 3 videos to film, and that will solidly put me ahead. I did sign up for Allure again, which I haven't had on my blog in a couple of years, I think. Okay, apparently it hasn't been that long. Apparently I just canceled it not too long ago. November 2020. Looks like that was my last one. So a year ago, I canceled it. So I re-signed up for that, and it shipped. So I do have another box to go on my channel. But today is just going to be filled with editing videos and filming videos, which I don't particularly feel like doing, but I don't have anything really filmed ahead yet. I'm at that awkward stage where December's videos are done and January's boxes and bags are just now coming in. So I need to get things filmed so that I have content to put up. So I'm about to hop on this call with Rella, and I will see you in a bit. So I got a burst of energy and I filmed 3 videos. By got, I mean drink. By burst of energy, I mean 2 coffees. But that's the end of this week's vlog. I hope you will stick around and subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, do all the things, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!